Heyo everybody, Haku here with a One Piece top waifu or best girl tier list. It's something I've been wanting to do for a while. I wanted to do it last year for Valentine's Day, so I guess this is a bit of a Valentine's Day special. And while I was preparing to record this and everything, I realized I was I don't know if I've done a video like this before, but then I remembered I think like 5 years ago, maybe even longer, I did like a top 25 girls in One Piece video or something like that. So of course things have rapidly changed since then. Since 5 years ago, I think we were probably in like the Zoe arc or like the early Zoe arc when I did it. Um, so it's crazy that much time has passed and so much has happened in One Piece since then. But either way, sorry if the images in this tier list aren't really the best. I'm gonna do my best to describe everything and remember who each and every character is. But I just wanted to find the most comprehensive I could, and there were so many where I'm like, well, this character isn't in here, that character isn't in here. Um, Also, I would say that something else important to note is that these are my personal opinions on how much I like the character in sort of a waifu best girl sense. They're going to be characters I absolutely love who aren't going to do so well on this list, like Chiffon. I absolutely love Chiffon as a character. If you saw my characters overall tier list from last year, but not going to go so high on the waifu tier list for me. Um, and characters that I'm not that big into that might make it high up because they have some redeeming quality as a waifu. But yeah, also, it's going to be difficult because there are some characters, even if I'm not all that attracted to them, that I'm going to be like, oh, I love them so much, so I feel bad putting them too low, so I kind of have the habit of bumping up their score a bit much, but this has been too long an intro already, sitting at 2 minutes, so let's go ahead and start getting into some of these. Also, I will say that I'm gonna kind of go in a random-ish order, I think. That way we don't just blow through all of the really, really good characters, like early on. And also, I just did S plus through F tier and an not interested tier. Um, because yeah, this was kind of a last minute decision to make this video and I didn't really have time to be creative with the names or anything. So let's start off. We got the old lady from Skypiea. It looks like is definitely the not interested tier. Alvida is an interesting one because I feel like I feel like she's such a litmus test for people to be like, so you would have said she's an awful waifu when she wasn't attractive, but now that she's basically the same character except attractive, she'd be ranked higher. But yeah, that's kind of all she's got going for though is the looks. Her personality is not great, though I will admit she was kind of one note at first. But then when she got her devil fruit, I feel like her relationship with Buggy and his crew has been pretty funny. I kind of wish it was fleshed out a little bit more. But I'm trying to decide between C and D tier here. And I'm probably going to move characters up and down as we go, but and I probably shouldn't spend forever on each individual character or else we'll be here all day, but yeah, I'm gonna say D tier for now with the potential to go up to C. Next we have Afalandra, who's nice, not really much of a character, but she's big girl, she's attractive, and she was really, really nice to Luffy. She was part of the good guy Amazon Lily people. So C tier for now. Wait, whoa, why is A and B? What? How did that even happen? Let me switch those around. How does that even work? Can I move the tier up? I must have accidentally clicked somewhere. Oh, sorry, B is wrong. There we go. Alright, well, sorry about that, that was weird. Next we have Baby 5. I've never really been that interested. I think you're going to call me a hypocrite later on because I'm going to say, smoking kind of makes a girl much less attractive to me, but then I'm going to put some girls that smoke really high up on this list. So, again, don't judge me here. But I've never really been that into her. I really, really ship her with Sai, so that means if I were a self-insert character, if I were in the One Piece world, I would want her to be Sai, or with Sai. I wouldn't really, care to try to, woo Baby 5 or anything. So, I don't know. I'm going to say D tier. Baki, not interested at all. I you know, not interested at all. I don't know why that isn't just the F tier, but I guess we'll see, whatever. You know what? I'll put her there. I'll put them there because they're not good waifus. And the not interested will be ones that are like, they're perfectly acceptable. I'm just personally not interested. Like, like Usopp's mom. I think that might be a good use for that tier. Next is, oh, that's Bao Huang, right? Uh, I'm gonna put an F tier just because we haven't seen much of Bao Huang. I really don't know much of what Bao Huang actually looks like. Now that I'm thinking about it, I might have a better idea if I had watched the anime, but I'm way behind on the anime. Next we have Belmare. Belmare is again hypocrite because she smokes, but she's a really, really sweet, good mother, great character. I'm not super duper interested though. C tier. Then we have, was it Bellet or Bennett? I think it was Bellet. The like disgraced prince or whatever that Ivankov turned into a woman. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. They're pretty attractive though. Oh gosh. I'm not gonna lie, they are pretty attractive. I've C tier for now. Bello Betty, I am not interested at all, really. I don't know what it is. I have like no attraction whatsoever towards Bello Betty. And a lot of people are probably gonna hate that one. I'm thinking, I don't know if it's, I'm gonna say F tier. I'm just not interested at all. Part of it might be I don't like the revolutionaries very much. I don't really like her design, doesn't really hit me much. So yeah, that's gonna be the first controversial one, I think. So maybe, I don't know. I don't really want to go just like alphabetical order, but I guess I kind of want to just go randomly. So randomly we have, oh, is her name like Gianna or something? Momo Usagi. So Momo Usagi's pretty alright, not the best. Again, C tier for now until we see where things lie. Let's do, ooh, Gerd. Technically a Straw Hat member of the Grand Fleet. Giant lady. Really like that her character has that connection with Big Mom being in the backstory. Gerd. Big lady. Might be S tier. Might be S tier. Then Pudding, I'm not interested in Pudding particularly, but I do think she's better than the D tier characters. I don't think good enough to put in B. If anything, Belmare should go in B compared to the others. Gosh. Or what, I'll do the Sandersonia, or the Sandersonia sisters, the Boa sisters. Oh man, this is difficult. So Marigold, I feel so bad for Marigold because she is the only one that people aren't simping over. I feel bad for her, but I'm gonna say D tier. Like, she isn't the worst or anything. She's got an alright backstory and all, but let's face it, most people just aren't as attracted to her. I'm sorry. And again, this is all like just personal preference and frame of mind. Hancock, I've never been a huge fan of. I think she has a really good backstory. She's attractive physically, but I really, really don't like her personality. She kicks small animals. You know what? She kicks small animals. Screw her. She goes in D tier too. Like, no amount of sad backstory, that doesn't give you an excuse. D tier. Maybe even worse. Sandersonia, though, oh, I don't know if S or S+. I have always had a thing for Sandersonia. Oh god. Even going back, I rewatched One Piece last year. I went all the way through the anime, rewatched all the way up to like Dressrosa or so. And going back through Amazon Lily, I was like, oh my god, I love Sandersonia even more than I loved her before. So S tier for now, might go into S+. I love Sandersonia. Let's pick another random one. This is the chick from the Ace novels? Or no, it's a side manga by Boichi, right? Not interested just because I don't really know anything about her. I haven't read them. We got Amand. Let's do Amand. And I can go ahead and throw a Nana in not interested tier. Amand. She's alright. Just really just okay. Just meh. Very, like, mid-level. I'm gonna go C for now, but again, might move around. Mother Carmel, bottom of F tier, awful. Um, oh, the fake Robin. I was like, who is this fake Robin F tier? Um, oh, that's one of the Compote and one of the other sisters. They can both go in F tier. Those two were Smoothies, Smoothies like direct siblings, Cinnamon and something else, right? And I think she might also be one of Smoothie's direct, like, full siblings. Um, this girl, I just don't know enough about them, so I guess she has to go. That's Cinnamon, though. Cinnamon goes in C tier. We have, again, we know nothing about her character, but Brulee's full sister is fairly attractive. And I don't recognize this character either. I guess I don't recognize her. I have to put her in not interested. Brulee's, I remember this character though, Brulee's full sister. She doesn't have much character development, but she's kind of cool with the sword and all, kind of attractive. And Brulee is a nice, wonderful person. She at least gets to be in D tier, even if Branch doesn't look all that great most of the time. Poor Branch. Let's go for Nojiko then. Nojiko is pretty darn attractive. Nojiko gets an A tier. Then we've got, Chimney, and not interested. Oh god, Giola, F tier. Conus, I always had a thing for Conus when I was like a kid first watching One Piece. So like, I watched One Piece, it was on TV when I was in like elementary school. Then when I got to be around 12, it was that stage where everybody was like, oh no, you can't like cartoons and anime counts as that. You have to be cool and all. So like around 12, I stopped watching anime and stuff. I got back into anime and stuff around 16, 17 or so, and I probably watched all the way through One Piece and caught up and stuff around when I was like 17, 18. And when I was a kid, because at that time One Piece on TV went up through Skypiea, I really, really liked Conus. And when I first rewatched, I really, really liked Conus. But over time, I guess just because we haven't got any more Conus content or anything, I've just kind of forgotten about her. Oh, was it Katarina Devon, F tier. F tier. Then I feel so bad. I love that's Chiffon. Oh, I love Chiffon. I'm just gonna put her in not interested tier because she is a married woman and I would not disrupt her relationship. Oh my god, and then we have Galette. Galette is, oh man. Oh, Galette might be S tier. Galette is very, very, very attractive. And the anime, like, you'll see for some of these characters, I'll be like, yeah, they were attractive in the manga, but Toei just went full horny with them. And Galette's another one of those characters that was attractive in the manga, and then Toei just went full horny with them. Then we have Lola. Lola is also a not interested tier. I really, really like her, but yeah, not as much as Chiffon, though. Chiffon's an excellent character. This character I don't really know, so I'm just gonna put her in not interested. That's Mascarpone or Juscarpone. I don't remember which one's the brother, which one's the sister. They can be in D tier though. They're not like wholly unattractive to me, but I don't really know enough about them. Flampe is a jerk. Flampe is F tier. Oh, Cosette. Oh my god, Cosette is A tier. Cosette is so attractive. We saw her for like one scene basically, and I fell in love instantly. You can probably go back to my manga reaction all the way back then, and I was simping right off the bat. That's Amon's sister, but I don't recall anything about her. Same with this character. We saw this character a lot, and she's pretty attractive, but I don't know anything about her, so can go with Juscarpone in D, if that is her name. I don't. Who is this character? Are they the one from Law's Crew? I don't remember. I think that might be the character from Law's Crew, but I'm not sure. Dodon is a wonderful, wonderful lady, but I'm not interested. Don't know who that is. Oh, that's another of Big Mom's daughters, the Tontada one. Kiku! Oof, Kiku is at least A tier, if not S tier. The only, see, Kiku I think would be S tier, maybe S plus if Kiku was normal height, but Kiku is like insanely tall, like WNBA champion of all time tall. So like maybe a bit much. And again, I'm gonna put characters up here who are large. I have a giant in S tier, but I feel like Kiku would be better if she were normal sized. Um, then we have, is that's not Hiyori. I guess that's just a random Oiran or whatever. I don't really know the character, said Esco, not interested. The girl with the panda mask and stuff, I always found really attractive. Sadly, we never got to learn anything about her, but she can go straight to C tier with that. Fake Nami's an F tier. These three, not interested. I vaguely remember them from Fishman Island, but I don't even know why they're here. Olvia is to me. Olvia is to me. Olvia can go to D tier for now. Again, I'm going to move some of these around. Don't really remember this character. Okay, I know I just said the thing about not wanting to interrupt Chiffon's marriage and stuff, but if I could, like, be inserted into the One Piece world and change history and stuff, I'm sorry, Aladdin, but, Praline is extremely hot to me. I don't know why, but she is. I don't even know how things would work with a mermaid. I feel like Brooke here, do you poop? I don't know how it would work, but S tier. Then we've got, I'm just trying to pick random ones. Is that, oh, that's, Wapple's wife or whatever. I'm gonna put her in not interested for now. That's, what's her name, Chome or something like that from the Oniwabanchu. We don't really know enough about her, but I like her design. D tier. I think her name's like Chome or something. I want to learn more about Columbus, because we have like Big Lumbus and Little Lumbus. So Columbus, I like the design. I like that we have a One Piece character that's not like the same body. Well, look at all these characters, but that's not the same like giant boobs One Piece design. So I don't know. Columbus can be D for now. We just don't know enough about her. F tier for Miss Groundhog Day. I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. They almost look like Katarina Devon, but not really. I also don't know who this random mermaid is. I think she was one of the random mermaids that was like at that one like hot spring or whatever it was when they first got to Fishman Island, but I didn't really think any of them had actual characters. I say as I'm putting some of these big mom children who had barely any screen time up here. I cannot tell, is that? I can't tell if that's Big Mom in her Wano outfit. I can't tell who or what is that. Yeah, I really can't tell who or what that is. Let me, actually, can we zoom in, enhance, enhance, enhance. I think that might be, I don't know what that panel's supposed to be. It might? I have no idea. Well, let's just go back to regular size. Yeah, no clue. Make sure that didn't mess up the recording or anything. No clue at all. So, I'm gonna put in not interested. Like, it doesn't even look human. It looks like when I zoomed in and stuff even, it looks like one of those, like, AI-generated images, like we fed manga panels into an AI and it created this character that doesn't exist. I cannot tell what that panel's supposed to be. It's maybe Big Mom, though. And even if it is, like, if that is Big Mom, not interested tier anyway, or F tier. Either one works. Not interested in Russian or Old Lady Kokoro. Oh, the frog head girl. You know what? D tier might be generous, but just gonna throw her there for now. Then we have, again, Sadahebi. Sada Heavy is again a character who's like had like no screen time, but or voice crack. I voice crack. I simp very very hard for Sada Heavy. We have Pig Form Lola. Um, yeah, definitely not interested. But I don't want. I feel bad putting an F tier. Uh, oh, was her name Locky or something from the D tier? I guess from the gosh, the Shandians, I think, on Skypiea. Then we have, Jinrummy. Jinrummy was another one that, like, barely had any screen time, but Toei just decided to make super, super horny. Khalifa, I've never been interested in Khalifa. I'm going to just say F tier, because I've never been attracted, like, whatsoever to her, for one reason or another. Then we got like pre and post time skip for Robin and Nami, but I'll get to them when I get to them. Kiwi and Mozu apparently come as a pairing, which raises their stock a bit, but I still really don't think I can justify higher than D tier. Maybe C tier though. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know who this is. Yeah, trying to look closer. I cannot tell who that is. Mocha is such an underrated art character. Extremely underrated. I've talked about this multiple times, how like Punk Hazard's extremely underrated. Mocha as an art character is extremely underrated. That said, not interested. Same with Kuina. Same with, well, I guess I can throw the old evil Kurozumi lady in F tier. Kreha, you know, again, for a young 142 years old or something, she's kind of got it. Uh, B or C tier? I guess C tier. Maybe B. I might move her up to B. Who knows? Don't know who this or this is. I guess they're just people who were at the Reverie, maybe. And that was one of the characters' moms, I think, in Skypiea. Just gonna put not interested because I don't really remember. Otohime, never really thought of Otohime in a waifu type sense, so not interested. Otsuru is pretty cute actually, but married to Kinemon, I'm gonna throw her in not interested. Ulti, oh my gosh, I want Ulti to headbutt me. Oh my god, S tier. Oh man, might even move up to S+. Oh man. We've got, the lady at the Smile Factory in Dressrosa, F. F. Didn't Frankie have some sort of exchange with her that was like, I don't remember, but I don't know, Frankie, I'm not going there. Okay, this next one's going to be another controversial one, like a very controversial one. I don't know why it is, but I have always, like, you know how sometimes, like, you can just vibe with a character or not vibe with a character, and it's like, you just see a character and you're like, I really like them. Even if, like who knows why, or like you see a character and you're like, oh, I cannot stand them, and like, who really knows why? That's me with Viola. I have always hated Viola, and I have no idea why, but I cannot stand her. Again, it doesn't make any logical sense for me to hate her, but I do. I just, like, every time I see her, I'm like, oh, screw her. Like, and again, I don't know why. I have no idea why I can't stand her, but really dislike her. No idea why. Shinobu, I am strong enough to resist the wiles of a mature woman. We have Ice Cream Pants Girl, not interested. F tier for Miss Doublefinger. That is not her name. Miss Doublefinger, that was not her name, was it? There's no way. Either way, she's an F tier. The random girl that was with Bellamy's crew, not interested. Or I can just throw an F tier, it doesn't really matter. Makino, I think was her name, not interested. Not interested in Rouge either. Or was she Rogue? Was she Rogue or Rouge? I thought it was Rouge, but I might have been wrong this whole time. Whitey Bay is D tier, I guess. Again, never really been particularly attracted. Then we've got Portia. Again, so weird. Portia, I have been. Oh my gosh. A tier I don't even think A tier is a bit much. Portia is attractive. Again, I'm going to move some of these in the higher tiers around when we get there. I'm not going to spend too much time rearranging the lower tiers because who really cares? I feel like, with the exception of like Khalifa or Viola, I feel like most of you will agree, yeah, just toss them down there, who cares? Hina, I've never really been attracted to either, but I can at least give a D tier to. Some of these in D tier and C tier definitely need to move up, though, now that I'm like starting to put this list together. We got Bonnie. Bonnie is really attractive. Bonnie can go A tier. I kind of like, when she was first introduced and I first got to that part in the story, I'm like, oh wow, she's super attractive, but she's another one that's kind of like waned a bit, and I'm like, now a lot of the time, but I think that's just because we like have barely seen any of her at all in the story. We have Kaya. Kaya is for Usopp, but again, if we're rewriting history, she can go in like B tier. Let's see, some others. Smoothie, again, never really been attracted to. I kind of get what other people see, but still just D tier for me. Not impressive. Oh, the multi-armed gifter girl. I don't really know anything about her. I don't remember her from the manga, and I haven't caught up to there in the anime or anything. Next, we are getting our first S plus for sure. Charlie, oh my god. Again, not sure how it works with mermaids, but and this is the one I was thinking about when I was like, you're going to call me a hypocrite because this character smokes and I'm putting them in S plus tier. Holy hell. I love Charlie. Oh man. First S plus tier. I'm kind of saving like main characters like Nami and Robin. Sugar is, again, before any of you get on my case, she's like 30 something, I think. Sugar is I can go D tier though. But yeah, Sugar's We have, I don't know, oh, this is the girl from the island where they found Zoro, right? If so, not interested. I think that's who that is. Or is that might be Isa. That might be Isa. I'm not sure which. Is this Mancherry? I can't tell who that is, so I'm going to put him in not interested. Again, I wish the images were better in this, but but I didn't feel like making my own list for one, because there's so many characters. And also all the other lists just didn't have everyone. Let's do Hiyori and mom character whose name I'm forgetting, Toki. Lady Toki is at least D, maybe C tier. Lady Toki's aight. And Hiyori is kind of the same. I didn't like Hiyori at first. And if you go back in my reactions, you'll see that I didn't really like her at first. But she's kind of grown on me a little bit. As a character, as a waifu though, still not really. So I'll throw her in D tier. Ooh, Miss Valentine's Day, or what's her name, like Makita or something? That's a definite A tier. Oh my gosh, little kid me was simping so hard. Sorry, itchy forehead. Alright, I guess we can do Black Maria next. Black Maria to me is good, but not great. I can go C tier though. Good but not great. I think her devil fruit transformation kind of turned me off from her character a bit, to be honest. Then we have Kami, never really been particularly attracted to. Kind of annoying, kind of grating. So I'm gonna go D. We've got Milky, who we've seen like none of, but I can, just from looks alone, just throw in like C tier maybe. Miss Golden Week, I can throw in not interested, I guess. I again, scared to say anything. Don't know how old she is. I'll just throw her in not interested. Then we have Perona. I really like Perona. Right off to my, you probably can't see with the way I have this set up, right off to the side, other side, I have a Perona figure. Not really into Perona in that way though. Not very much. I feel bad giving her B tier. I kind of want to give her A just out of respect for a character that I like, but I'm not really all that attracted to Perona, to be honest. Next, we might have another S plus tier. For the longest time, Monet was the most attractive character in One Piece to me. like ever since I got to Punk Hazard. Yeah, Monet is great. Then we've got Stussy, which with all of the ending words with ussy memes as of late, kind of makes me laugh now. Um, I lost track of her. She's somewhere in here. Stussy is alright, I guess. Um, yeah, she's whatever. I kind of. Okay, so there was this theory I saw once. I can put her in like D tier. Because she's alright looking, but she works for the government, which is kind of but like. So there was this thing that I saw, a theory that I was like, wow, why is that so accurate? So Stussy shows up, and it was part of one of those million Carrot is the traitor theories that didn't come true. But it was weird that she has a very similar hairstyle to Carrot. She's wearing basically the same exact hat that Carrot was wearing at the same time in that arc. And her like color scheme on her clothes was like orange and stuff. So again, like really weird coincidence. Like I don't see that as anything. I see it as a really weird coincidence, but it is a really weird coincidence that like same hair as Carrot, same exact hat, orange shirt, dress, whatever. Really odd. Like anybody else find that really odd, even though I'm like 100% convinced it's just a coincidence. It's kind of weird with the amount of detail that Oda puts in, you know? Next we can do Vivi. Kind of good, but not the best. So like B tier, good, but not the best. This is the, oh, this is the milkmaid lady that got powered up and defeated Peachbeard. Oh gosh, we saw her like for one scene, but I'll throw her in like C tier. I really didn't, well, I didn't like Amazon Lily in general when I first watched it, but going back, I like Amazon Lily a lot more, and I like Marguerite a lot more. It's kind of a shame we didn't get to see more of her, because she kind of feels like a character who, if the Straw Hats were together for Amazon Lily, she would have been a character who could have potentially joined at that time in the series. But, yeah, I can go maybe B tier even. Again, I'll move some of those higher tiers around once I get a better lay of where everyone's going. Not interested in Sanji's mom. Sorry, Sanji's mom. Shalia? Is that her name? Like, again, super toxic. The Tenryubito were awful, but I kind of, like, if she stepped on me, I'm not saying I'm into that, but I am saying I probably wouldn't complain. I don't know. Oh, was it, Tsuru? Tsuru is, I mean, very old, but I can give her D tier. We have Sadi-chan, who is pretty attractive, but I guess her character never really meshed with me much. I don't know, maybe B tier. B tier is fine. I'm definitely, why are there two Shirahoshis? I'll throw one in not interested, one in she is a big mermaid lady. A tier seems a bit much. I'm not that big a fan of Shirahoshi, but, you know, tentatively, we'll throw her up there. Yamato's a difficult one. I've been kind of putting off Yamato. Yamato's a difficult one because I really, really like her design. I really like Yamato's design. Yamato's gender, still a very questionable thing, honestly, to me. I mean, I kind of feel like it's kind of been settled at this point to be female, and the whole Odin stuff is just because she wants to be Odin, not because she actually views herself or identifies as male. But on the other hand, it's still questionable because I think there's still an argument to be made either way. So I do kind of feel like that's something that's not 100% lucid. And also, and it doesn't really matter to me either way, you know. I think she's fine either way. But she looks good. I'm just so disappointed in the character. When Yamato first showed up, like everybody else, I was like, oh, this is an opportunity for some really cool storytelling. And then I don't know if it's just a symptom of Wano or what, but it feels like we've barely seen any of Yamato. What we have seen of Yamato has been disappointing, not very good. So it's like, it's a difficult one to rank for me, because design alone, nice. Not the best, but nice. But I really just don't like the character very much. So I'm gonna go D tier, just because design alone, I'd probably go B tier. And then if she was like a good character, maybe up from there, but she's just not a good character. So we're going down from there. You know what? Since people always link them so much, we've got Carrot. Carrot, again, is kind of an opposite situation, where Carrot is one of my favorite characters, if not my favorite character, in terms of the character and how they were written up until like chapter 1020 or something. Um, but physically is alright. Like, again, design alone, I would go A or B. Same as Yamato, A or B. But I really like the character enough that I think I could bump her up to S tier. Next we've got the guard from Impel Down, who was attractive, but didn't really have a character. Next we've got Scarlet, not interested. Rebecca is pretty good. I really like Rebecca's backstory. I kind of wanted more out of her character. I can go B tier at least. Shopkey, not interested in Shopkey. D tier maybe. Then cancel tier for any opinions on Tama, but yeah, not really interested anyway. Same with Otoko. Same with female Igaram. Then we got Speed. Ooh. The horse face thing is kind of off-putting, but Speed can still go A tier. I really like Speed, actually. And I might like her even more if I get caught up to the anime. Cindry, I kind of wanted more from Cindry, but I could still put her in, like, C, maybe. Or wait, that's not C. That's C. I don't know. We'll have to see how things go from there. We have Tashigi. Tashigi's pretty good. Tashigi is... A tier might be a bit much. We'll put her in B for right now. Wicca is actually, if there were a Tontada, the one Tontada's not up here. Weird that some of these characters were like these three. Why were these three included and some others weren't? Cotton, the purple-haired Tontada with like the emo bangs, kind of cute. But if again, the logistics of this, I do not know how they would work out at all. But Wicca is cute. I really liked Wicca's scenes with Zoro and stuff. I'm going to go at least B tier. Then we've got... Oh man, people might not like my opinion on Reiju. Reiju is good, but the pink hair takes me out of it. I would have... Like, Sanji's siblings both... Or like Sanji's parents both had the blonde hair like Sanji does. And when we first got them in the manga, that's what I expected the siblings' hair color to be, just blonde like the rest of them. And I think that it would have looked good, but the silly Power Ranger colors takes me out of the design. Especially, I'm generally more attracted to like normal-ish hair colors instead of like wild, crazy anime hair colors. So the pink hair really just ruins the design for me. I think if she was blonde, maybe A or S tier, but pink hair, maybe like C or D tier. I'll throw her in C tier. Then we have Koala. Koala's very, very good. I love Koala's character. So A, the flashback was so good. Then we've got our two main characters and Wanda. I will actually say that Wanda's a character that started out... I wasn't particularly all that... I mean, still, she had an attractive design, was cute, basically like furry Nami. Like, that's it. She's like furry Nami. So she was attractive, but I didn't really pay her too much attention, just kind of a side character or whatever. And then recently, I've started to get a little bit more into her, and very recently, like last week, like Toei just went full horny with her... like with her Sulong design. So actually I'm going like S tier. At first, not that great, but that like where I've like said that some characters have waned on me, like Bonnie, she has actually become more attractive to me. Now we have pre and post time skip Nami and Robin. It's weird. I don't know, it's really weird. I like them both. I kind of view them all as the same character. So I kind of don't really want to separate the pre and post time skip designs that much. Nami is S plus tier for me in both pre and post time skip designs. And I can't even tell which design I like more. I like both so much. And here's the thing. So, when I first watched through, and even for the longest time, for years and years, I mean, I guess it hasn't been that many years, all things told, but I always liked Robin better as a character and was also more attracted to Robin. But then somewhere over the past like 3, 4 years, Robin has stayed where she is as like GOAT tier in terms of character and attractiveness. But Nami has just grown on me more and more, and I've come to respect and appreciate her character more and more, to the point where Nami has not just caught up to Robin for me, but surpassed her. So that's kind of where I am on the Robin and Nami situation, where Robin has been GOAT from the start, basically, but then, like, Robin's been GOAT from the start, but then Nami is just caught up and surpassed her. Honestly, I will say that I prefer the more olive skin tone of the pre-time skip version, even if that wasn't what Oda intended for the character. I do prefer that skin tone. I prefer pre-time skip Robin's hair. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. So I do prefer pre-time skip to post-time skip Robin a lot. To the point where post-time skip Robin, I'd actually maybe say S tier, but pre-time skip is S plus tier. Alright, let's see if we can rearrange some of these a bit before ending this video. See if there's any reason to do that. So Not Interested is just characters that I feel like most of you would agree with me on. F tier, again, I feel like most of those are pretty agreeable, except maybe Miss, I really don't think her name was Doublefinger, but maybe it was. And then Khalifa and Viola. Characters I don't really like, but I can see why some of you might. Flumpe is also a jerk, but I could see how some people could maybe find her attractive. Let's see, moving anybody up from D tier. I feel like these are pretty good. Like, they're characters we don't know much about, or that I'm not that attracted to, or that aren't that great character-wise. I don't really... Kiwi and Mozu are the only ones I'd maybe move up. Jinrami's kind of attractive, but I don't really care. I would like to know more about these two before making them any higher in this. Brulee's questionable. I don't find Brulee that unattractive, other than the, like, obvious, like, sort of traditional, like, spooky witch design elements. Other than that, she isn't that unattractive. And she's actually a nice person deep down. But I don't think I would move them higher than D tier. Bo Hancock abuses animals, so screw her. I don't care if you simp for her. I don't care how attractive you think she is. Screw it. I'm going to piss so many people off with this list now that I'm getting through it. You know what? I can move them up to C tier, out of respect. Bottom of C tier, though. Brulee above those two. Those two would be lower if it was, like, each of them individually, but, like, both together, you know? Kind of ups the stock a bit. Let's see here. Can move them around a little bit. Yeah. All of this seems fine, though. Again, kind of characters that I think their design is attractive, but we don't know much about their character. And then, like, a few exceptions like those two. I'm gonna be really respectful and move up to B tier. Kureha really isn't that bad looking. Yeah, I think this is... Bella's really attractive to me, but it's a character that just showed up for like one scene. But that design is really good looking. Yeah, Aphalandra. Aphalandra's really nice too. Aphalandra could move up to B tier, but I'll keep Momo Usagi down there. Let's see. Bottom of B, You know what? I could move Wicca up to A tier. Toshigi as well. I could move Toshigi to A tier. Yeah, the rest of these are kind of like, the rest of these are characters that are attractive to me. Don't get me wrong. I'm attracted to them, even Kureha, but not like that much. So again, my like scoring system is really skewed and weird. So yeah, characters I'm attracted to, but not that much. Perona I really do like as a character, but I don't think I want to move Perona up to A tier. Same with Kaya. Yeah, that seems fair enough. What a weird list this is. So A tier. Let's order, like for A, S, and S plus. Let's try to order these a bit to see what my top waifus are. And of course, as always, I'll leave a link to this in like the description and the comments or whatever, so that you all can share your lists too. In fact, I might do that before I put this video out and be like, hey, anybody who wants their list to go in the video, send them to me. But we'll see. Then we got these two. So Toshigi or Wicca, who is more attractive to me? Toshigi or Wicca? This is a bit of a difficult one, actually. I'm gonna go Wicca. Wicca or, oh man, people are gonna think I'm weird as hell for this one. Wicca or Koala. Koala can stay in A tier because I like her character. Not as attractive though to me. Wow, Wicca's a weird choice. Speed's ahead. Yeah, Speed's ahead there. Shirahoshi's ahead of Wicca though. Mikita is above both. Bonnie. Bonnie can go there. Porche can go there, maybe. I always liked her though. Actually, no, screw it. Porche's at the top there. Sadahebi has no character. Sadahebi is the definition of just a background character, basically. But I love her design. Ah, man. I'm almost considering Sadahebi to S tier. Why? Why? Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I making this video? Oh, Sadahebi's going to S tier. And Kiku's going to S tier. Cassette can stay there, actually. I'm like ridiculous. Like, even this picture, I'm like, oh, she's so cute. She's so adorable. Then we have Konis. Konis can go here. I used to be a lot more attracted to her, but not as much anymore. I'm tapping into like childhood me in this in some ways. You know what? Nojiko is above Koala. Yeah, that's my A tier. So how many characters do we have here in these top 3 tiers? 3, 6, 9, 11, 14, 17, 20, 21, and that's technically 4, so this is the top 25. Top 25 waifus. There's some of them. Let's see how we would order S tier. So Sadahebi or Kiku. Why Sadahebi? Well, I guess technically, let me move up one. Belmare can make it into the top 25 because I forgot there are 2 Robins as well. So since there's 2 Robins, let's just lump each Straw Hat together as just one. So yeah, Robin, let me just get rid of these 2. Because I'm counting them as one character. One character, Robin and Nami, S plus tier. So, yeah, that's right? That's 25, I guess. Either way. You know what? I don't want to, just to make it top 25, I'm not going to break up the integrity of where they belong in the tiers. So S plus tier. Wanda or Sadahebi, Wanda wins. Wanda or Carrot, I actually think, is a character Carrot. As waifu Wanda. Ulti, oh my gosh. Ulti's so good. Honestly, I feel like these 3 should almost be another tier above. They should almost go S plus tier. Ooh, oh man, I really like Praline. Really like Praline. Really like Galette. Could Galette move down? I feel like Galette could move down a tier. Between those, yeah, there. No, there. Galette can go there. Then we have Sandersonia. Sandersonia, I almost want to go S+. And I can move down Gerd to like there. Aw, Sandersonia, I almost... Okay. Sandersonia, these two can go S+. And, oh man. Ulti, does Ulti go S+? No, Ulti, Ulti can stay... Nah, screw it. Ulti goes S+. Do we need... Let's make another row above. This one can be S++. And get a color I haven't used yet. That doesn't work at all. Let's go light gray. Alright, so S++ can be... Oh, wow. Even this is difficult. Monet, Nami, and Robin. So, Ulti or Carrot? Carrot. Carrot or Wanda? Wanda. Wanda or Sandersonia? I'm actually going Wanda, as much as I want to say Sandersonia. Wanda or Charlie? This is difficult. I'm sticking with Charlie, and I'm actually going to move Charlie up to S++. We have, like, the top 12 here, the big 12. Robin or Charlie? Who am... Oh, man, people might hate this. I'm putting Charlie above Robin. And then Nami. And then Nami beats Monet. I would have originally said Monet, but Nami has just grown on me so much. This is the tier list. Okay, so look at the bottom tiers. Just leaving that up on screen for a few seconds so you can see. This was a wild off-the-cuff video. Bottom tiers, pretty solid there. Then these are the top tiers. C tier is kind of just a mess. I mean, a lot of this is just a mess because there are characters where it's like, they're attractive, but they don't really have much of a character. Ones that I'm like, I really like their character, but they're not that attractive to me. Like, so even like B tier is a bit of a mess. Even A tier is kind of weird, but I do really like all these characters in A tier. Like, B tier is the last, like, I think really weird tier for me, where I'm like, they're kind of everywhere. A tier is like solid waifu material, I guess. I guess there are even some weird entries like Wicca. But then the three S tiers are solid. And Sadahebi is the weirdest entry up there, but the thing is, you know how I mentioned Viola, how sometimes you just vibe with a character and sometimes you don't? Well, I like Sadahebi a lot for no apparent reason, just like I dislike Viola a lot for no apparent reason. So yeah, that is the lineup. That is what we're working with here. Thank you for watching. Like I said, I will be leaving a link down in the comments and the description if you want to send me your own or just talk in the comments about some of your differences, some that you really like or really don't like. I always love talking about any sort of aspect of One Piece and this kind of stuff with you. So just let me know. Just talk or whatever. And like I said, I'll probably put out like a tweet or a community post or something before this video goes out. And ask if people want to send in lists, and I'll feature them in the video. So if anybody sent in lists, then they'll be here after the outro. Like, comment, subscribe, follow on Twitter if you want. If you're a link to the Discord server, ask and I'll give you one. And if you would like to help support the channel on Patreon, it's patreon.com/Haku of the Tubes, or a link will be in the description. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.